Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of what the big companies are up to, and sometimes, well, things are not always what they seem. Today we are diving into a filing from Angel Studios Incorporated, the company behind some pretty interesting projects, and this report tells us about some important changes happening behind the scenes, so let's unpack it. Alright, so this is a Form 8K, which is basically a report for major events that shareholders need to know about right away, and this one talks about some key appointments and compensation for their directors. The big news here is that Angel Studios Board of Directors, the group that oversees the company, decided to add 2 new members. This means they are expanding their board from 5 people to 7 people. This usually signals a company is growing or preparing for bigger things. The 2 new directors they brought in are Katie Liljenquist and Benton Crane. They will be serving until the company's next shareholder meeting or until new directors are chosen. Katie Liljenquist has a history with the company. She was a director before the business combination with Southport Acquisition Corporation. For those wondering, Benton Crane is actually related to the Chi executive officer. He is the cousins and was one of the original founders of the company. This kind of insider connection can sometimes raise eyebrows, but it also means they have deep knowledge of the company. Now let's talk about how these new directors and the existing ones are getting paid. The company approved annual compensation for their non-employee directors, which means directors who are not full time employees. Each of these directors will get a cash retainer of $50,000 paid out every 3 months plus. If a director is in charge of the audit committee, they get an extra $15,000 annually. On top of the cash, they also get stock awards. It's like a bonus in company. Shares these awards are in the form of restricted stock units or RSs, which means they will get shares of the company's common stock. The idea is that when the company does well, their stock goes up and these directors benefit too. These stock awards have a value of about $75,000 at the time they are given out, and they will gradually become fully there. So over a year, as long as they keep serving on the board. This part is important because it tells us what kind of shares these directors are getting awards for. It's the company's common stock, which is what most investors buy and sell. This makes their interests more aligned with the outside shareholders. One interesting detail is that Angel Studios Incorporated has checked the box. They are an emerging growth company. This means they are a relatively new company and have some benefits under the law. They also indicated they are not using an extended transition period for new financial accounting standards. This suggests they are ready to follow the latest reporting rules sooner rather than later. Now, while specific financial tables for revenue or profit aren't detailed in this particular 8K filing because it is about leadership and compensation changes, we can glean some clues about the company's overall trajectory. The decision to expand the board and offer significant compensation packages to directors, including equity awards, implies confidence in the company's future growth prospects and operations. We do see that their class of common stock is traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol ANGEX. This means Angel Studios Incorporated is a publicly traded company that a lot of everyday investors can invest in their stock. Being on the NYSE is a big deal for a company that is still considered an emerging growth company. Looking at all this, Angel Studios Inc. Rated seems to be making moves to strengthen its leadership and align its directors' interests with shareholders. Through compensation packages, the expansion of the board suggests they are preparing for future growth, or perhaps have ambitious plans on the horizon. The fact that they are committed to following new accounting standards quickly also shows a level of transparency, and forward-thinking investors might see this as a positive sign of a company that is well managed and looking to the future. However, we always need to remember that leadership changes and compensation structures are just one piece of the puzzle. We're always keeping an eye on the financials and the actual business performance to see if these leadership decisions translate into real success. It will be interesting to watch how Katie Liljenquist and Benton Crane contribute to the company's strategy and how their leadership impacts Angel Studios Incorporated going forward. It is also worth noting that the board has not yet determined if there are any related party transactions with the new directors that would need further disclosure. This is something to keep an eye on, as it could reveal potential conflicts of interest or special deals. So that is our quick decode of Angel Studios Incorporated. Latest filing, it shows a company making deliberate steps in its corporate governance. What do you think about these director appointments and the compensation structure? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below if you found this breakdown helpful. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more such insights. We also have a community over on Discord where we discuss these links more deeply. Check the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.